for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody. Drake Hawkins again, playing some more Medieval Dynasty. Just finishing up a project here on getting a few things sorted. I took all the logs we had, crafted them out into planks, or not planks, firewood. Apparently, if you look here, hit end, go to the management screen. One of the things I've been trying to focus on since last episode is to rebalance the town so that we've got some stability happening here. We got 15 workers, we got 20 population, we have 28 of 70 potential buildings, so we can massively upgrade our space, and the workers limit is only that of the housing, so nothing is holding us back except for our capacity to feed and heat the homes, to feed food, water, and heat. And the one that I was working on yesterday and since last episode is the wood and water. We don't have a problem with at this point. I figure we've got about 10 buckets, 10-15 buckets in total. We can go back, and when it gets down to closing in on 1 day is left, so a quarter of what we've got or so, or half of what we got even, we can go and refill the buckets. It takes us a minute of gameplay, so not an issue at all. As long as we got buckets and a well, we can keep this food up for at least a good long time, as long as we're in town at least once a day. That's fine, or once every 2 days, really. The wood, on the other hand, we are getting our crew, to our carpenters, our lumberjacks, to primarily focus now on producing the logs. And I went and chomped up all the wood that we had. If we go to this category under management and go over here to this tab, again, this brings up the people's demand control, so we can tell them where they can get their water from. And the priority, the top one is going to be the first thing they're going to get the priority on the top, on the right here. And then we can go to wood, and we're set to prioritize wood, firewood, but then they don't use up sticks, logs, or planks. Now, this has a risk of having them run out and get upset at me, but it has a small risk and for a good reward, because I don't ever want them using sticks or planks. That's just inefficient. But what I also don't want is I keep hearing a weird sound effect in it. I can't tell if it's like my sinus is acting weird or if I'm hearing an in-game sound effect. I don't know. It must be my sinuses. Weird. Just getting over a bit of a flu effect that rampaged through our house. Pardon me. The firewood, if you notice, if you could do the math there, basically gives you about 5 fire value, or heat value, I guess, 5 wood value for each piece of firewood. Sticks are 1-to-1. I don't know what planks are. I don't want them used for that. And logs are 10-to-1. So logs give the most per item, but you can take 1 log to a woodworker shop and turn it into 4 firewood, which gives you 20 total value for the 1 log. So that's what I did. I went and bunched a bunch of that during the day. We're now sitting, halfway through the day. I've just actually dropped off some food supplies, had to look through the kitchen to see what we could do. And one of the things we're slightly short on, or maybe more than slightly, is the access to plates. Now, the food, where is it? The food supply is food items only. So in this case, there's meat sitting in here, which is not where this is supposed to be. If you click on this, it says food storage as its location that it's supposed to be sitting in. So anything in this food category that is listed as resource storage is fine here, but this meat shouldn't be sitting here. That's good to find. I didn't even know that was there. It was just rotting away in the wrong storage facility. But I made a bunch of, I had some extra buckets, but I made a bunch of, where are they? Here, wooden plates. Oh, we got 35. Oh, I didn't realize it made X. Oh, that's great. I thought it was making 7 plates, but I apparently made a lot more than that. So if I put the plates in here, hold on, they show as resource. So that's the place you need to keep them for people to be able to interact with them. If I put plates in the food storage or meat in the resource storage, my citizens are not going to be able to use them on topic. They're not going to be able to use them for what they're supposed to be. We do have 10 messages. That's basically resource shortages. So things like our wooden grate. This lady's may have jobs to do stuff with that, and if she's not able to, for instance, we can go into the kitchen buildings. Let's have a look at this. This is an important one of production on kitchens if we're going to be doing food stuff. So the sewing hut, the smithy, and the wood shop seem to have issues. Well, our woodworker shop has nobody, but that's fine. The jobs here, let's see what she's prioritizing. Okay, roasted meat, roasted fish meat, pottage, and which is 2 cabbage, 3 meat, and a wooden bowl. That's raw meat and a wooden bowl. And then meat with gravy is onions, roasted meat, and wooden plates. So she has to roast the meat first, and then she can convert it into meat and gravy. Now, she's only got 3 production, so it's fairly par, but she's not producing a ton of these foods. So if we had a stack of onions and roasted meat, I might want to intervene and actually do something with that. Let's see what else she could be producing. There are stews. Yeah, again, we need carrots, which we don't get till the end of winter, or spring, actually, I think. Soups. We have these are locked, so we can't actually use them yet, but I wonder, we don't have... see if we have any beetroot or stuff like that. Let's see, mushroom soups needs 1 meat. This isn't bad. Like, these probably give better food value. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to tell me anywhere here what the food value of this recipe is. That is unfortunate. Maybe it does in the science. Where is our technologies? Let's have a look at our food recipes. Food storage, barn. Okay, we could make flour. To make flour, we need some oat grain for that. Is it only oat grain? I thought it was the other grains as well. Maybe that's changed. The hen house. No, that's not it. Pigsty, donkey shed, goose house, food storage, and barn. Okay, so that's not where the farm goes. Maybe it's under production. No, that's resource. Okay. That's not the space I'm looking for. Barrels, chests, okay. Tables. Not valuable for us. That's decoration right now. Production. Ah, there we go. Kitchen. Okay, so the workshop, wooden bowls, plates. None of these other things seem to be needed for the resources that we're using. Meat with gravy, porridge, gruel, quark. That's a cheese product, I believe. Scrambled eggs. How do we get eggs? We'd have to get geese or chickens, I presume. So this soup, let's see. Oh, there we go. That does tell us. Excellent. So let's see. The pottage, which we are making, gives a 30 food, 10 water. And the soup gives 35 food. This is which soup? All soups? Maybe. Gives, it's 3 beetroot, 4 meat, and a bowl. The bowl is just recycled. That's fine. So assuming the beetroot and the meat, let's close. So 1 extra meat and 1 extra veg. It goes from 30 to 35. I don't know if that's... I guess that's kind of worth it. There's 7 ingredients there, and there's 5 ingredients here. So this is worth, 6 food per ingredient, and this one is worth 5 food per ingredient. So it's not a huge difference. It's actually less. Now, I wonder if that makes them happier. We get 30 food from this as well. It's onions, roasted meat. That's a second process, so that's not nothing. All right. Kitchen 2 is going to unlock a bunch of other things for us. We're almost there. We need 1,500. We're not almost there. We're getting there. 1,300 resources right now. Okay, so maybe what we're going to do is see if we can help out Blanca here with some recipes. Let's see what we have in food storage. Wash our hands first before we do the kitchen. We'll see what we have in food storage, and we'll also have to get plates if that's something we do. Like pottage, I believe, needs plates. That was nice. That sound effect. Gotta love that before you get to cooking. Let's see. We have dried meat. We have 101 meat and some onions. I believe we were able to make meat and onions into something, weren't we? Might have been roasted meat. How's our weight on that? We're not overburdening ourselves? Not yet. There's a lot of rot. Okay. Let's do that and see what we can get for recipes that fit that. She's working on the roasting. Okay, let's use the cauldron then. Soups are... Okay, pottage. There's a carrot one, isn't there? Oh, no, it was cabbage I was doing. Meat and... Wait. Meat. What did I just take? Didn't I just take an item for that? Hold on. Meat and... maybe I left it... Oh, meat and onions. That's not in here. Grains and fruit. This is just grain for gruel and porridge. Porridge is probably pretty good. Hold on. 2 oat grain and some stuff. Okay, we don't have oat grain, but let's see what the science says on this. If I go to our resources here and porridge. or just 20 food value for 2 grains. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. The mushroom soups is only 10 food. Really crap, actually. 3 eggs brews 35. Okay, eggs would be valuable then. We could get milk. If we can start getting milk, that would be good. We'll eventually get there, but what is it that we use the onions for again? Onions and roasted meat. Okay, 3 onions, 1 roasted meat's 30 food. Yeah, that's totally where we have to go with. Let's shove her aside here and roast up some meat. So we'll roast up a lot of meat here. Oh gosh, I gotta skip through this because there's no way I'm doing that many. That's gonna take bloody well forever. Well, that is a long process. So let's spin through this hyper fast. All right, we'll talk about your stereotypes of kitchens. I stood there and stared at the steak the whole time while she made all that stew at like hyperspeed. So we crafted 50 of those meat up, and then the next thing we do is we want to make... Oh, what was it again? No, it was... Uh-oh. No, what is it? Here? Onions and roasted meat. Wooden plates. I need 50 wooden plates. So we don't have... Oh, do we need 50? How many... Well, make sure we do this only one trip. If we do 50, we can take 50 meat, 150 onions, and 50 plates. All right. 50 meat, 150 onions, 50 plates. Might as well get some extra stuff for that. Let's go ahead and offload the meat that's cooked. That's not cooked, I should say. Throw that back in the kitchen. Let her continue that process. Put 57 of those beauties back in there. Not there. 57. Leaving me with 150 onion. That's 160. Good numbers, Drake. Math skills, bro. All right, 150 onions. 51 roasted meats. Let's take these ones and eat them. We need 50 meat. We got more than that, so that's fine. And then we need a bunch of plates. Now, she can use the plates automatically as she's standing there. So, helping in the kitchen as a kid usually included lots of running and doing dishes and stuff like that. So, that's not surprising. We're doing it again. I need the plates. They're under tools. Where are they? Come on. Where's my plates? Oh, did she just use them all up? She may well have used them all up. Wooden bowls. Oh, there they are. Wooden plates. 35. Okay, let's make another batch of them then. I think I got 5 apiece. Let's go with 10 logs. Boop, 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 boop. 10 logs. 25 kilos of logs. Carry a bunch of those over to the workshop, which is unmanned. So we're the only ones doing workshop stuff right now. So none of these things are going to be maintained, but it's basically bowls, buckets. We could do torches and that sort of stuff. But some of this would be sellable as a retail product. But other than that, I don't think any of it's that much of a concern to me. We'll carve these up. Doesn't take long. And then I'll go craft up the 50. I think this is 5 apiece. We're getting 5 apiece? Yeah, we're getting 5 apiece. Good. Top left there. I think we go craft these 50 meals, and that's going to be like half of our day's productivity. And then we got to check the farms to make sure we have the farm work done. I think it's mostly finished, but we'll get here to the cauldron. I will, I'll either magically skip ahead or we'll just fast forward this for the food part, because this might take a sweet old time. Yeah, 3.5 seconds apiece. Yikes. Oh, now roles are reversed. She's sitting staring at the steak while I make the stew. Okay, that was a process and a half. 50 meals. Let's Night is falling. Let's have a look at the food over this way. The food storage. For the food value of these things, I shouldn't have any more empty plates, I would assume. And the food we have 9 roasted meat, which I'll hold on me, but meat with gravy. Nice. That's some hefty feeding time. All right, what do we have in here? Well, it should all be almost sorted. Oh, there's no meals in here? Really? What have you been doing all day? Well, she wasn't roasting meat. I'm more than a little confused what she did with her food, or maybe they just consumed it all. Maybe that's what it is. She fed everybody and they used more food than they... Yikes. Okay, so meat with gravy. Let's throw this in here. There's no need to do fancy calculations because I can actually see the number if I go in here directly. So wood we're fine with. We got... Well, we're not fine with. We got just over a day's worth going into winter. That's not great. Food we got, or water we got lots. We're fine with that for all of winter, basically. We have, right now, if we don't increase demand, we'll make it through almost all of winter, if not all of winter, without even having to refill the water. However, let's scroll down here and look at the food that we just made. Okay, 1,500 food value. That's a day and a half worth of food just from those 50 meat and gravy. And now, we can't make a bunch more meats and gravy, but we could do porridge, for instance, if we wanted to, or we could do some gruel, some stews. But the pottage and the pottage, I guess that would be called, pottage maybe, and the meat and gravy, both are very doable options for us. For me to make... basically offline, so to speak. And then dried fish meat could be happening as well as roasted meat could be happening. And then there's a lot of the remaining food, which is just leftover stuff. So like the fish meat, I could cook that up and that'll probably increase its value. The regular meat, I could cook that up to increase its value. I might do that just overnight offline. Probably a good idea. There's a bunch of it here, but this is over a day's worth of food that we just cooked there. So took a process to, a couple hours of daytime to cook up all that meat. Now, of course, all the farmers had to do all the carrot gathering and all the other vegetables and the fertilizing the fields and producing all that stuff. And then we had to have the hunters hunt all that meat. So this is not just the cook producing this. This is a whole chain of event. And that's something I absolutely love about this game. It really, to me, does a really good job of at least slightly representing the intense demand to feed and shelter, just to simply feed, actually, people pre-industrial era. The amount of effort required on a daily basis, and the notion is that maybe the modern narrative misses the mark too aggressively in that it tends to imply that one gender or the other was responsible for it, but it doesn't jive with reality. The reality is that none of the people in this time frame in a society like this would have had any time for the nonsense that we end up arguing about. Oh, well, did you do this percentage of everybody was too busy working their faces to the bone, if I can mess up those analogies, to be able to dabble over who needs to do what. Oh, you're not quite holding your end of the bargain, I mean, like, Hunter's out there hunting like a madman all day, and he doesn't come home and say, what you been doing all day, woman? It would not have been something that he would, because he would absolutely know that his wife being at home doing the cooking and doing the prepping and doing the field work and doing the, taking care of the children and taking care of the animals and all the rest, like just non-stop work on both ends. They weren't sitting there complaining they probably ended their day with complaining about how darn hard life was all the time, because I'm pretty sure they're just like humans. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were just as ready to complain as some people, some might have been just as ready to complain as we expect we would be. But on the flip side, the amount of work required was just overwhelming. So I don't think it's unreasonable to assume that people were a little too busy doing what needed to be done to fuss too much about the balance of power and authority in an average person's daily life. Like, sure, you can happily have more authority. Does that mean I get to do less work? Because I'm working way too hard. But they just a different ideologies entirely to the way people thought in these times. And I think just playing games like this is a little subtle reminder to me on a regular basis how darn good we have it nowadays, you know? It's amazing. I was gonna say, I just flip on the switch to get the heat. I don't bother. There's a bloody computer thermostat that doesn't, that I have to touch once every month when my wife's complaining that it's too hot or too cold in the house, and so I change it. Like, that's it. That's the extent of my effort required to take, you know, to heat the house. Versus the dude that used to have to go out and bloody well chop the stuff and then clean out the sooty walls and the everything else all the time. And oh my goodness, just can't imagine having to do that. It'd be like going to the cabin and living at the cabin and never not being at the cabin and getting none of the fun, relaxing stuff, just the all-out, constant, non-stop work. Be like, oh crap, that was so not worth what I expected to get when I decided to live out here in the sticks. You know, I'm sure I would be absolutely lost trying to live like that. So we're aside from the Babelfest, I'm actually working on setting up these traps again for our next set of. Oh, we're still short on sticks for those and some stones for the others. Gotta grab a bunch of resources to get that done. We're like almost dying of thirst here. That's unfortunate. Let's not dwindle too much of my health bar down from stupidity here. I mean, I can grab all these resources, but I don't want them all. It's just too much effort. We can. We're getting to the point where we can have the community gather a lot of the stuff we need, and we just kind of have to manage fill in the gaps, if that makes sense. We have to fill in the gaps of work that needs to be done. Hi, buddy. Who's this? Roland. Hi, Roland. Good work, good sir. No sticks hanging out here. We gotta kind of get in a thin supply of sticks with all these buildings in the way. Yes. What's that? What is that? Loam. Oh, this is all the facilities. I wanted to check the manure collection over the course of the day, but I guess we could actually do that because that stat, I believe, is in the building, is it not? I think it might be. What's this? What's going on here? We got half finished fields here. That looks strange. We do have this fully sown. Let's look at the field management. 25 of 25, 25 of 25 for both fields 3 and 4 are fully set with their rye for their fall rye. The fall wheat in fields 1 and 2 is set, and that's it for the fall planting. So that's good. The carrots in field 5. Field 5 should be set to carrot. And this one is set to onion. And who's set to cabbage? Nobody right now. Yeah. So the next thing is to have field 5 set to carrots. Where's field 5 again? I think it's actually over here. Yes, this is field 5. Okay. And carrots in the winter. So make sure field 5. Open details. Is it set to carrot? It is. Good. All right, so that's all fine. We basically planted everything that we need to for the farms. That's good. How's our timer? Oh, we're nearing the end of the day, huh? Very much nearing the end of the day. An hour and a half left. All right, let's see if we can get the whatever the heck I was just doing. Oh yes, the rest of the traps set before day break. Before nightfall, I guess is the right word to say that. Before nightfall, let's get the rest of these stuff set. I need those tree sticks and stuff. Good. Oh, hi, bird. You're not what I thought I was going for. Go over here. Some sticks around, stones around here. All right, let's put the rest of these traps in. Oh, hi, ran into you. Kind of hard to do this in the dark. All right, trap there. Rabbit trap. Spin. Wrong way. That's all right. The long way is fine too. There. And we'll put another one there. That's great. We needed 2 more of the stone ones. Here, the bird traps. There and there. Convenient, so we can kind of stand in the middle and gather things. So look at you. Look at you, finishing friend. That was convenient. Set. Excellent. All right, traps are prepped for the day. There's fish out there. Can I actually gather fish like that? I don't know. I don't know if I can. All right, well, I'm going to... let's see, where are we at for timing? Well, I've been recording for half an hour or so, but that's not half an hour of content for sure, because we did other stuff. So let's head off to bed. It's almost the end of the night anyways. It's in the end of the season, actually. So what I can do is head to bed, head down the road, and get ourselves into bed. And when season ends, that'll basically... that'll conclude things for me. Hello, missus. Hi. Sleep now. Oh, wait. I just realized something. Did we have quests? Any side quests? No, just the story quest. Oh, good. We didn't have any, like, imminent quests that were about to fail, huh? All right, let's head to sleep. Night-night. All right. There we go. Hello, my dear. Madreda, how are you? It is winter time. No big event at the beginning of winter. Babies are adorable.
How is life treating you?
Pretty good. How's my beautiful family doing? I've been meaning to find you, actually. There's something I'd like you to do. Oh, what is it? As long as it's not go hunt down some fishing soup. I took a walk around our settlement today, and I hate how empty it is. It feels a little, lifeless. Being either poor or boring is fine, but it's never a good idea to be both. All right. Hard to argue with that. It'd be great if you built a few pieces of furniture and placed them around. Whatever you choose, I trust both your craftsmanship and your eyes. Oh, that's very nice of you to say. That's a good idea. I'll get on it. Certainly, my dear. Carpenter's Delight. New quest. They've done such a great job of humanizing the animations. I love it. Oh, so good. It is wintertime, so we should probably switch our gear out. Let's see. What do we have? Our shirt could be switched out maybe for something. No. Caplets are what? That's the warm clothes. We put those there. And the cap? Sure. All right. Let's get our inventory set. Yes, here we go. We have fur caplets. Let's take those and equip them. Oop, onto the hands. Excellent. Our heat protection and our cold protection. We're at 40% cold protection now. Okay. How about our cap? What does that do? Cold protection plus 10%. Equip. There we go. Not bad. And our temperature is sitting here. Now we're indoors, so that might change. You cute little dude. Change as we go out the door and start getting work done, but we'll see. Clean up the yard from the winter fall, or from the fall fallout, maybe that's how it would be put. Stuff that fell. It's actually notably easier to me to eyeball the stuff in the winter. I wasn't sure if that would continue to be the case, but it's definitely easier to find stuff in many cases when they're sitting out in the fields in the wintertime. So we definitely have to... I'll get a bit of this equipment so that we can reset the traps again, because we will need to before the season's end. And probably right away. Probably end up getting that going pretty quick. Let's clean up the neighborhood and then decide what we need to do next. We're really going to be pressed for a bit more for the firewood this year. I don't think we'll have the manpower to and supply to have them automate it fully. We'll definitely have to put some time into that. And same with the cooking. I honestly don't think they'll be able to keep up with the cooking at this point. We don't have really good bang for your buck type of foods yet, so until we do, it might be a bit awkward. Might be a bit awkward dealing with that. Let's see what... let's clean this parkway here as well. Ah, the tree's grown back. Good. Look, lovely tree. I don't know if that just happened or if it's been there for a while. I feel like it was a stump a while ago, but maybe it wasn't. We're also going to go up and check on the manure stockpiles here. It doesn't hurt to grab all these extra sticks because that's something that we can do relatively quickly as we travel. That reduces the workload for the plan. All right, we do have manure here. We don't get 2 apiece. We get some random number apiece. Up to 5. We have 11. There's another 10 manure for that. 10. Okay, so it can stock up to 10 manure in each tile here. We're gonna have 6 stocks of 10 manure. Good. Trough is 100% full, which is awesome. Good job keeping them there, Lasota. I appreciate it. Take care of that piggy for us. We definitely need a mate for our pig. That's going to be a big top priority. Actually, getting a new pig would be like super good. I wonder how much they cost. I forget. Was it like 4,000 or 5,000, something like that? Pretty pricey. Clean up after yourself, Mr. Pig. Or is it Miss Pig? Miss Piggy? It is Miss Piggy. Yeah. What is your price? Management. Animals. Pigs. 1 pig. Age 2. Okay. So, sell for 750. Yeah, show open details, please. Average lifespan is 18.7 years. Okay. We definitely need another pig. So how about we go look at a couple things. There's 2 things I wanted to address as soon as we got things semi-stable. So we'll give a quick little look over the requirements for food and firewood, and then as long as we can handle the day or so, we'll run off and get started on well, we'll check the farms as well because that's still a high priority to closely monitor, and then I will grab the look at that. There we go. Growing. And somebody is over there doing the fields for the carrots. Excellent. All sorted. That's all I needed to know about. Actually, hold on. That's not all I needed to know about. I want to check the barn work. Because there's definitely barn work that will need to be tended to. At some point. I've told them to put 10% of their work into poppy seed, wheat grain, oat grain, rye, and flax. Flax at 45. That's fine. Then fertilizer and from rot and fertilizer from manure. Okay, I think maybe we craft up some of this fertilizer from manure. There's 41 of it here. So let's go ahead and craft this up since we collected it. That'll give us 20 more fertilizer. That's almost enough for a full field just from what we just gathered that time. So that's pretty good. I don't know how frequently... I was told in a few videos back in the comments that if we have 1, or maybe the comment was 2 pigs, that should be enough to feed the manure needed to fertilize all of our fields, which would be awesome if that's the case. I don't know if that's still the case. I don't know where the balance changes and whatnot, but very happy to see Miro doing all of that lovely work. Kitchen is nice and warm and stewing away. Lovely. Let's have our morning winter bath outdoors, and then I'm gonna drop off the manure and materials and whatnot. I think manure goes in the regular storage. We're fine there. Do I have any rotted stuff in my inventory? I forgot. I went to sleep. Probably inventory issues. Roasted meats at 50%. That's fine. Let's eat some of that. Not bad. And regular meats and all that jazz from the picking up from the traps. Let's see. That's still good condition. Fertilizer goes in the resource storage. Manure also resource storage. Good. Throw this meat from the traps. That's pretty good. We picked up that much. I don't mind that at all. That's a decent chunk of it. Good. Oh, there's some mushrooms there at the bottom. Go to the... Just use the selectors the way you're supposed to, Drake. Come on. Get good, bro. And let's run down to the storage. Nice and crunchy snow. You know, it's great. Our smith is working away pretty steadily. The cornerstone of any good civilization, huh? Let's put the fertilizer away here. That's enough for a full field. That's excellent. Some more fur from the animals, from the bunny rabbits. How much manure do we have now? Fertilizer 35, okay. And how much manure? 60. Okay, no problem. We got lots there, so we can keep that going. Actually, we should probably make those. That'd be 30 more. Not yet. Not a top priority because it's not going to be needed till the end of the season. So I'm going to maybe. We're not. Yeah, let's get rid of the stone. Plop that stone and sticks in here, and empty out the excess storage that we're not wasting space. I don't know why we need all those feathers, but we got a lot of them. 4,000 coins. They weigh a whopping 0. That's fine. Weight then is what? What's holding us? Nothing. We're good. All right. Freed of our burden. Let's see. Freed of our burden, we are at 22 strength, weight issues. All right, let's look to getting an animal. What type of things could we have for that are sellable? Actually, yeah, let's go back to the storage. I did want to check to make sure we got enough firewood, right? We don't. We don't have enough wood for the day. All right, we need to make up a batch of, let's say, 20... logs. 10 logs even might do it, but no, let's go 20 logs. 10 logs would give us, yeah, let's go 20 logs. 20 logs is 50 kilos. That's almost a full weight. And we'll bump our buddy out of the way here. Was it Boromir or is he the other guy? Vitamir. Thank you, Vitamir. Let me go ahead and make firewood, and that will be enough to keep us going for the day, for the first day of this beautiful winter of year 3. I guess it's year 4 now, isn't it? Or does it start the year in the spring? I know real, like, winter, the real year ends the beginning of the second month of winter. Like, December, January, and February is, in the Northern Hemisphere, is winter to me. So I always think of winter as the first season of the year, which is weird and probably a little dark. Anyways, let's chop this firewood, or plane this firewood. Alright, during all that crafting, I just remembered that we did just take a request from the missus to go ahead and make some furniture. So maybe we could look into that before we go any further on the other stuff. I want the firewood. That's 80 firewood. Okay, great. So 80 firewood times 5, that's 400 more. 400 more, what the heck? We just went up to 1,245 per day requirements. Oh, goodness. Well, we'll have to, we should do that now. We should add that firewood to it now. Oh, goodness gracious. They really got to get chopping, boys. You really got to get chopping. Let's make another 10 of these, so we get enough food, or enough fire to keep them warm for at least a day. I might have to actually go out and clear cut some stuff to get this dealt with. That is crazy. So the furniture will probably need logs again, which means we're going to be running out of logs, and we're going to need some other materials, I'm sure, to craft some fine furniture. So maybe we'll make a fireplace out near, I don't know, maybe out near the kitchen, the food storage area, and we'll make a nice little, I don't know, a little meeting spot there or something. That'd be fun, I think. Little spot where the where visitors can come and hang out. I think maybe we can actually do that, so we'll see. Okay, firewood away. We'll deal with at least the first day's worth of temperature needs. Keep the houses from freezing overnight. That's 1 day's worth. That's it. Man, we need to do, like, what was that? We did 20. We need to do at least 60 logs a day we need to generate in order to keep that up. How much do these guys even produce in a day? This guy's the lower of the two. It's 30. Ooh. So we will make just over... well, we make 80 logs a day. We need at least 60 turned into firewood just to compensate for things. So let's look at what it's going to take to build some furniture. Now, where do I do that again? I think that's under... oh, furniture and decorations. Good. How about a campfire? I'd like a proper stone campfire, thank you. Wooden campfire, simple or stone. Let's go with R to unlock that beauty. We can unlock the firewood one, I suppose, but no, let's just do this one. We need 12 stone and 6 firewood. Let's gather some local stone while we can. There we go, up this way. How many we need? There's 4 stone. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. And firewood, I'm going to need... how many was it? 6 firewood to make it. Okay. And over down there is the firewood place. Oh, hi, pig. You freaked me out like you were a wild one or something. All right, let's chop up a tree in here. For just this 1 year. The pig's just sitting there like, I'm a happy cat. I'm a happy pig. Don't drop a tree on my head. I'm a happy pig. There we go. Those turned into logs. We won't take that stump out. That's the wrong idea. I want these to stay so they'll regrow when they need to. All right, buddy, you keep going there, ma'am. Firewood needs to be carved. Oh man, dudes, you're like leaving sticks all over the place. Free firewood. Excuse me, sir. No,
have a good day.
Have a good day. I don't need to chat. I don't need you to chat. I need to be able to stand up the stairs. All right, I want to craft whatever I have for these into firewood because we need some number 6 of them. Might as well have the extra. So we'll make the firewood, or the fireplace at least. Actually, let's only do 2 of them. That's enough to make the fireplace. Now let's think of where we're going to place it. Well, we could actually do it here. Ooh, that might be a nice little central spot. The other option I thought of was putting it up here on the hill by behind the farm space, by this food space over here. We can make it in here. You don't hate this idea. I think we'll save that one for later. Maybe we'll make a temporary one here. Let's take this tree out. And permanently take it out, of course. Grab our stone axe to save some materials. There we go. Clean up the workspace a little bit here. We're going to make a little fireplace and bench space here somewhere. Not sure how, but we're going to try it. Let's go with our hammer and see about making there, and then we go road. Let's make actually where that tree is probably what I'm going to do. So how about we go like this? That's hard to get. 1 pixel only, please. Let's go to here, just a little pathway. There we go. It's not bad in the winter. And it'll have a fireplace here. Let's build that decorative stone fireplace. Ooh, lovely. Let's put it right here on the end of the path. Can I put it on the path? No, but pretty darn close. Let's plop it right there. That's excellent. All right, now we could use it. Light it on fire. Excellent. Does it actually consume? No, it does not. Does it burn out? Hope not, because I don't want it to have to remake it. That'd be silly. I mean, it would be fine if I had to add firewood to it, but it looks like it's gonna like definitely burn itself out. All right. Anyways, let's do some decorations. I don't know actually how many decorations we need for that quest. So let's do that first. Let's look at the Carpenter's Delight. Place furniture 5. Okay. That's quite a bit of furniture. Or just get to work already. What? You want furniture, honey? I'll give you furniture. Oh, you just watch. I breathe freaking furniture, darling. Furniture, you will have. Furniture. Furniture. Have you ever noticed that that repeating a word over and over again makes it seem to lose its meaning? If you are in a furniture, just get to work already. Weird. Okay. Decorations. Now we could do a light lamppost. That would be lovely. Wool thread, logs, leather, sticks. Oh, I like that idea. That's a fantastic idea. We need 5,000 tech for that. That's not a fantastic idea anymore. Flower pots, containers. Okay. A wicker basket. What else can we do? Seats. And tables. I don't know if I want to put a table out, but a log table maybe. That's fine. 4 logs. Make a log table. We could do that. We could have a little spot here where we have we can come in and kind of have some supplies, maybe outside the kitchen area here. How do we want that? There's the fireplace. Let's set it over by the just off to, it's a picnic space, right? So let's put just a little space here where you can put the food, preparing for the place to while you're preparing the meals, right? Yeah, you have that sort of thing going. Let's see. Log stools, log bench, wooden stool, wooden bench. We could make some log stuff for now, I think. Let's unlock this schematic. Make some log benches. Oh, nice. I mean, I'm not sure why it comes with 2 people, but maybe it doesn't come with 2 people. It probably doesn't. Probably just showing where they will sit if I do this. There we go. Yes. Didn't come with free people. That's good. Construction for the... I don't think I want to take that tree out of there. I will go grab some logs, I guess. Maybe. Or we can go clear out some logs. There is definitely a need to clear out some stuff here, so I'll go ahead and chomp out the trees that are going to be in the way here. Not that one. Well, it might. What I'll do is I'll actually take it down and drop it on somebody or something, probably. Sorry, people. Eddie, look out. Dropping crazy heavy things. Not that I would ever drop a giant 30-foot long 3 ply 2x10 beam or 2x12 beam on a child of mine. No, of course not. Certainly not my firstborn. I would never do such a thing. Who would ever consider doing such a thing? Never. Not even by accident. Anyways, let's move along. Drop that down. Boom, boom. Widowmaker going here. Good. Oh, come on. We'll clear some space back here because there will be a place to move the houses back into the area. There we go. Some de-stumping the space. There. How's my weight situation? I can hear them playing from here. It's so cute. Alright, clear this up a little. Get some materials. And go make some fine furnishings. Like log benches. Ooh. That's not good. We gotta repair some houses. Let's finish her job to build some fences. Or some furniture. And then next episode, maybe we'll start with... Unless this doesn't take very long. Then maybe we'll do it now. Or at least have a look at it after this. So, Nice spot to work at the bench there. And then some places for the community to sit down at. Let's see about that. Seating benches. All right, you go ahead and put one like here. Like this. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Decoration, seating, benches. Okay, you put one there. We have that guy there. If we do one here and one here, that'll be in the way of the kitchen entry. So let's make 3 along here. And one like here. There we go. Lovely. Look at that. We can use this bench. Apparently. It says E to use. Oh, there we go. Ah, hey, look at that, huh? There he is. There's our dude. Chilling out. How do I get up? Stand up. X. Gotcha. Oh, hold X to stand up. All right. Nice. Is that enough for her furniture quest? I believe it is. Yes. Talk to Mildreda. All right. Let's go talk to Mrs. Now, actually, before we do that, let's go with our building. Right click and go repair. Boom. All right. Let's see what we got to repair, if anything, around here. Basically, any of these green squares is just fine. We should actually look to our buildings. I believe we can check that in the buildings management. Yes? Oh, we have just that one house that is damaged. Looks like. How about the hunting lodge? Those are all fine. We are out of tools at the hunting lodge? How so? Hold on a second. How are we out of supplies at the hunting lodge again? Nothing damaged around here, it seems like. How are you guys out of materials again? It says no tools. What? How did you use up in one day? You used up 10 knives? That seems excessive. I mean, maybe it's just because they're crap stone knives, but 10 of them in one day? 5 with 1 stone? Or is it 7? All right, let's do this. All right, let's go repair that house and then get our hunters. Well, no, let's get our hunters working and then repair the house. Crafting knives. Yeah, make 5 of them. We'll see if we got any in the storage. I don't think we do, but we'll see in 18 seconds. So 18 seconds in meat sack time, like 2 nanoseconds in skippy time. Do we have any knives? If anybody knows that reference, let me know. Knives. 6. No, we don't. We didn't have any. Wow. Okay. We definitely need to fix the crafting of knives. And then over here, let's go talk to the missus and the baby. Hi, you two goofballs. Hi. Yes. Hello. It's done. You're right. Settlement looks much better now. I love it. I hope it didn't cause you too much trouble. Oh no, you didn't. A bit of sweat and a few splinters were worth the effort. You did a really good job. Like always, I still can't believe what an amazing husband happened to me. You've made the best deal in the whole husband market. No doubt, most goods you can find that are damaged anyways on the husband market. Can you imagine that once a professional dice player proposed to me? What kind of grown-up man still plays games and makes such a big deal of it? How childish. Okay, a little too fourth wall here, Madrina. Come on. All right, I'm going now. That's brilliant. I love it. All right. Aren't you thirsty, my love? Here, take a sip. Thanks. All right. Be well, my love. Is there any issues with our little kingdom? Structures in the settlement are deteriorating. Do something about it. Okay. Hardworking dude, back to work. Repair. There it is. What do we need for that? Just a little re-thatching? No problem. Gotcha, friends. Whose house is this? Gerwin? Glad you're doing okay again, sir. Is that Gerwin? Yeah, excellent. Good to see the house is back in working order. Now, those things are just going to consume a crazy amount of heat right now. Let's actually check what these little simple thatched houses do. Wood per day. 180 per day for that house. And our house, which is what we want to upgrade them to, is 51 per day. Massive difference, much better house, much more happiness. We definitely want to get that done over the course of this coming, even possibly part of the winter. We could conceivably do some of that, but there's got to be other priorities. We got the repair done. We got the furnishings in. It's a lovely little place now, and I need to check. We need to make a bunch of knives. I'll do that off screen in between episodes because we're pretty much done for today. The farm work probably got done no problem, I would imagine. I'll just assume that that's the case. Yeah, the carrots got planted. There's 25 in the fields. Excellent. The pigs. Are we past nightfall? We are past work time, I think. So let's see what they do for manure. Okay. Oh, I see. There's a percentage of it down here. Okay. So it's a percentage, and 1% is one manure. So let's see. Since we went there, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she's got more than 10 manure a day. That's 5 fertilizer. That's not a lot. I don't know how frequent that is, but that's 2 manure to get one field. Not one field, one tile of a field. Supplied with fertilizer. So we're definitely not, it doesn't indicate to me that we can, have just a couple pigs and take care of it. But maybe those numbers are a very premature calculation. Oh, look. Haha. Excellent. We have people hanging out at the new town center. Huh? Look at this. Look at this beautiful place. Blanca and Losado, cook, and our animal breeder. Nice. Ah, look at that. That's great. All right, friends, let's have a seat. Oh, we took this seat before, so let's use this beautiful. Oh, and do that. 5. Oh, there we go. Have to have my hands clear. Well, what a great winter it's been. I'm such a beast. I sit around with my shorts, my short pants, my capris or whatever the heck they'd be called in that time. My hip waders. It's for when I go wading the water to drink some water and do other things. Yeah, just ignoring the bitter freezing cold. It's wonderful. That's going to be it for today's episode, though. We'll be back for a couple more episodes this month. I believe we get a few more in, a couple more in, anyways, before the end of the month. Releasing these. The schedule is every 3 days now, and I feel like it'd be better if I keep to a schedule like every 3 days for this series, rather than trying to put out successfully putting out 3 or 4 of them, and then running out of the fire ran out. That's disappointing. And then running out of time to do it, and be like, oh crap, I have to. Oh, it just has to be restarted. Somebody just had to kindle the fire for us. There we go. I don't want to run out of content and then have another 1 or 2 week break, and then sit down and record another couple episodes and burst them out, and let's just space them out every 3 days. That means I should be able to keep up with that ratio at this point. That's better, I think, than promise big and achieve little. So hopefully that'll improve the overall fun factor. Ooh, you okay, man? You're just getting a little too comfy, a little too. She was getting a little too comfy. I don't know. Maybe that's what that was. That's it for today, though. Thank you so much for joining me. Next time, we will look into investigating, at the very least, investigating what we can do to get some beasts of burden, either a horse or a donkey. Probably a horse, or probably a donkey, rather, is what we could afford. We'll have to build a donkey pen for it, or whatever it is, and whatnot, and see if we can get ourselves set up with an animal to help us with some of the work. So. Thanks, everybody, so much for joining me. Have yourselves a great day. We'll see you in game.